Okay, I'm going to call to order the annual budget meeting for June 6, 2016. Would the city clerk please read the warning to electors and the call of meeting?
In accordance with Section 7-6 of the General Statutes of the State of Connecticut as amended, only an elector of the City of Groton or citizen of the United States of the age of 18 years or more who jointly or severally is liable to the city for taxes assessed against him or her on an assessment of not less than $1,000 on the last completed grand list of the city, or who would be so liable if not entitled to an exemption as a blind person, a veteran, a widow, or a parent of a veteran would be entitled to vote at this meeting dated at Groton, Connecticut, this 23rd day of May, 2016. All persons legally qualified to vote in meetings of the City of Groton are hereby notified and warned to assemble in public meeting at the Council Chambers in the Municipal Building, 295 Meridian Street, Groton, Connecticut, on Monday, June 6, 2016, at 7:15 o'clock
7 p.m.
7 p.m. prevailing time for the purpose of acting upon the following matters.
General fund anticipated revenues. Property taxes at 5.432 mills, interest and lien fees, $6,307,427. Intergovernmental revenues, $5,106,251. Licenses and permits, $269,600. Interdepartmental revenues, $4,230,412. Miscellaneous revenues, $194,850. Operating transfers in, $115,000. Service charge, $204,510. Utilization of fund balance, $400,000, for a total general fund anticipated revenue of $16,828,050. General fund proposed appropriations, general government, $1,910,817. Police department, $4,816,105. Fire department, $2,801,799. Civil preparedness, $11,459. Highway maintenance, $2,024,788. Sanitation, $909,863. Public buildings, $236,047. Pollution abatement facilities, $1,700,894. Parks and Recreation Department, $1,125,378. Non-departmental, $140,000. Debt service, $635,900. Contingency, $515,000, for total general fund appropriations of $16,828,050. The budget that is being considered tonight is for, as we said, $16,828,050 and represents a decrease of $574,550 in spending. Overall, it is a flat budget, although there are fluctuations across departments depending on need. And I would like to commend all the departments for looking everywhere they could to reduce spending. As presented, the budget does not require an increase in taxes, and in fact would constitute a decrease of 0.436 mil, resulting in a mill rate of 5.432 mils, a 7% decrease. If you have this agenda, there are several items to vote on as part of this budget tonight. Item 1. To authorize the water and electric departments to provide at the discretion of the utilities commissioners the following free services from July 1, 2016 to June 30th, 2017. Water and electricity to Fort Griswold Park and Groton Monument House, approximately $3,450. Water and electricity to Bill Memorial Library, approximately $7,300. Illumination of the United States flag during hours of darkness at the Groton Monument, approximately $300. Water and electricity to Washington Park, approximately $22,650. Water and electricity to Avery Cop Carriage House and Museum, approximately $1,500. May we have a motion for this item?
So moved.
Second? Thank you very much. Is there any discussion? If so, would you please come on up to the mic? just so that we can record it.
0536 L Shinnecock Road. More of just a question with this one here. There's approximately $39,000 that is free for water and electricity to these areas. Is this strictly in kind, or is this coming out of line items from any of the departments covering this? That's all I wanted to know.
No, it's not coming out of line items. It is from Groton, a contribution from Groton Utilities.
Above what they give to the city?
Yes.
Okay, so that's an in-kind from them more so, but that needs the authority for us to do that.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, if you're going to vote on this, please make sure you're in the room just for the purposes of counting. We have 2 counters, Ron Godet and Rick Stevens. Make sure you have a red button if you'd like to vote. All in favor, please raise your hand to say aye. Aye. You'll just have to keep them up until they count.
We're both doing that. I guess another one.
I got 80.
Let's do the, do we need the count on this, or do we just need to know whether it passed or
We just need
failed?
to know if it passed or
Okay,
failed.
if we get close on one, then we'll count, okay? All those opposed, please put up your hand. We have, I see 1 opposed, okay. All right, those abstaining? Seeing none, the motion passes. Item 2, to appropriate for the fiscal year July 1, 2016 to June 30, 2017, the sum for the accounts and purposes set forth in the proposed annual budget as published in the day on May 23, 2016, and in full on the City of Groton website at www.cityofgroton.com. May we have a motion to approve?
I make a motion. Second.
Who was the second? I'm sorry, I can't see.
Lynn.
Thank you.
Is there any discussion?
Which item is that, Mary? I don't have the.
Item 2.
I don't have the agenda.
Is there any discussion on this item?
I,
If you could just use the mic, please.
I'm not sure if this is the right spot to put this in, but if it applies to all the accounts in the budget, I'm not sure if that's what that item is.
Is this discussion on the item?
Yes.
Okay.
There is $720,000 of IT support that is provided by Groton Utilities that doesn't show up anywhere in the city budget. And I think that that may be omitted by accident, maybe.
You're actually going to see that in the item number 3, which tells the amount of money that's both returned to the city and that's paid to the city for services. Are you meaning the service that the GU provides in terms of IT?
Yes.
Yes, that does not appear in this budget. It appears in the GU budget.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is that the budget's inaccurate because the money is not allocated to the proper cost centers.
Actually, no, it would not be inaccurate because the city isn't spending that money. GU is spending that money, so the budget that you have here is a budget built on both expenditures and where the revenue comes from.
Okay, so what I'd like to say to all the freemen in this room is you can see how easily it is to set aside $700,000 and you do not see it in your budget. It's on the minutes of the Groton City Utilities Commission meeting, April 20th, 2016. And you would not know that your budget is not 16,828. You got to add 720,000 to that.
That's actually incorrect. A budget is based on what you expend and the revenues that you have. We are not expending that money, and it's not revenue that's coming to us. That's what a budget is. A budget is expenditures and revenues. Is there any further discussion?
Again, as a accounting major, when I took cost accounting, the cost should be in the correct cost centers.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, please signify by putting your hands up to signify aye. I think we're not going to vote unless it looks close. So we'll just do this first as hand show, and then if it looks close, we'll do the count. All those opposed, put up your hands. It appears obvious that the vote has passed. This item has passed. Item number 3, to authorize the mayor and council to apply to the foregoing budget any excess of revenue over expenditures for the fiscal year ended June 30th, 2016, and any anticipated revenues from other sources. May we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there any discussion on this item? Seeing none, all in favor say aye, or put up your hands, sorry. Opposed? Abstaining? Thank you very much. The motion passes. Item 4, to authorize the water and electric departments to transfer to the city of Groton the sum of $4,213,912.00 to apply to the appropriations approved at this meeting for the fiscal year July 1, 2016 to June 30th, 2017, and to provide for the reimbursement for services furnished to the utilities as set forth in the foregoing budget.
So moved. Second.
Did you get those names? Okay.
Thank you.
Try to do
Is there any discussion on this item?
Again, does any of this $4,180,000 include the $720,000 of IT support?
No, because that's not revenue that comes to the city. The money that's here is actually revenue that's transferred from utilities to the city, from GU accounts to the city accounts.
Thank you.
Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, please put up your hands to signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? Motion carries. Item 5, to levy a tax based on current list sufficient when combined with the funds noted in items 3 and 4 hereof and other incomes to cover the appropriations approved at this meeting for the fiscal year July 1, 2016 to June 30th, 2017, said tax to be collected July 1st, 2016. There is an informational note with this that indicates that we're recommending a 5.432 mil tax, which again, as I said earlier, is a decrease in taxes. May we have a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on this item? Yep.
When we were discussing the Mother Bailey House and the $800,000 bond money, we found out that there was actually $2 million of bond money that was left over. That was money sitting in the bank that we haven't used. Is that still the correct number, 2 million?
We've appropriated 400,000, where's Ron? Where's Ron? 400,000 for the municipal building, so that would bring it to 1,640,000.
So I guess what I would say to the Freeman is I would like to see us take some of that money and pay our debt service, because I think from the PowerPoint presentation, we can pay old debt with that money.
Just that current, the principal on just that current, that piece that's outstanding.
And how much is that?
I don't have the number.
Because I would suggest that instead of leaving bond money in the bank that we're paying interest on, I think we should pay down our debts.
Okay. Is there any further discussion on this item? Seeing none, all in favor, put up your hand to signify aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? The motion carries. Item 6, to authorize the finance director of the City of Groton to borrow monies in anticipation of tax receipts as required for the fiscal year July 1, 2016 to June 30th, 2017. May we have a motion to approve?
Second.
Is there any discussion on this item? Seeing none, all in favor, please put up your hands to signify aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? Motion carries. Item 7, to authorize the mayor and council to transfer any surplus funds from one account to another as prescribed in Article 5, Section 3 of the Charter, as may be warranted in their discretion for the fiscal year July 1, 2016 to June 30th, 2017, provided that such transfer of funds does not result in exceeding the total amount of appropriations made at this meeting. May we have a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on this item? Seeing none, all in favor, please raise your hands to signify aye. Opposed? Abstaining? Motion carries. Item 8, to approve the minutes of the following meetings. City of Groton Annual Budget Meeting Minutes of June 1, 2015. Special Freeman's Meeting Minutes of September 8, 2015. February 16, 2016, and April 25, 2016. May we have a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Are there any comments, corrections, or additions to the minutes? Seeing none, all in favor, please raise your hand to signify aye. Opposed? Abstaining? The motion carries. We have no other business on which to act tonight, so we can take a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Okay, who made those
Oh,
motions?
Can
to
you,
adjourn?
can you come to, Deb, if you made the motion to adjourn or seconded it? Yep. Thank you very much for coming out tonight. You too.